Chile, officially the Republic of Chile, a South American country with a long yet narrow strip of land that sits between the Pacific Ocean and the Andes Mountains, with a total area of 756,096 square kilometers. It is the 38th largest country by area on Earth. Chile, located along the western coast of the southern cone of South America, between the highest section of the Andes mountain chain and the Pacific Ocean. Its shape is unique. It is one of the longest countries in the world, with 4,300 kilometers long in length from north to south, while also one of the narrowest, with an average width of only 180 kilometers. It is 356 kilometers wide at its broadest point. Chile coastline is 6,435 kilometers long. Chile is roughly 25 times as big as Belgium, 2.5 times as big as Italy, and 1.5 times the size of Thailand, while Indonesia is 2.5 times as big as Chile. India is about 4.3 times as big as Chile. Australia is 10 times and Algeria is nearly 3 times as big as Chile. Much of the population of Chile is concentrated in the Santiago metropolis, which is also the most densely populated region in the country. Santiago, the capital city, is also the largest city. The Santiago metropolitan region has 7.2 million inhabitants, representing the most populated and most densely populated region in Chile, considering that the total population of Chile is 19 million. Chile is divided into 15 numbered regions for administration. These regions are divided into provinces that are administered by appointed governors. Geographically, the country can be divided into mainly 5 different regions: the far north, the near north, central Chile, the south, and the far south. Each has its own characteristic vegetation, fauna, climate, and, despite the omnipresence of both the Andes and the Pacific, its own distinct topography. The far north, extending from the Peruvian border to the Copiapo River, is extremely arid and is mainly made up of the Atacama Desert and a stretch of Andean Plateau. Near north covers the region from the Copiapo River to just north of Chile capital, Santiago. Central Chile is the most populated part of Chile, with Santiago, Valparaiso and Concepción within its borders. The region features fertile agricultural land, a coastal range of mountains, vast stretches of beaches and Chile's Central Valley where much of the country's wines are produced. The south is an area full of lakes, formed by hundreds of rivers flowing down from the Andes. Extending down to the southern tip of Cape Horn, the far south encompasses the Patagonian ice field, glaciers, pampas, grasslands and the towering granite peaks of Torres del Paine National Park. At 7,500 feet, Chile Atacama Desert is the driest place on Earth. Some parts of the region have never received a drop of rain, and the desert is probably also the oldest desert on Earth. The desert runs through a 1,000-kilometer-long strip of land between the Andes Mountains and the Pacific Ocean. Chile is situated within the Pacific Ring of Fire and is the region of frequent earthquakes. On May 22, 1960, the largest earthquake in recorded history, an earthquake of magnitude 9.5, struck southern Chile. The Chile earthquake of 1960 remains the largest earthquake recorded to date. Scientists estimate that this earthquake shifted Earth's axis and shortened the length of a day by 1.26 microseconds. The Valdivia earthquake left thousands of people homeless, while the death toll is estimated to be between 1,000 to 6,000. Easter Island, also called Rapa Nui, is a small island located in the southeastern Pacific Ocean and is considered a special territory of Chile. In 1888, Chile annexed the island, which remains a territory of the nation to this day, as part of the Chilean Valparaiso region. Easter Island is one of the most isolated places in the world. Its nearest inhabited island neighbor is more than 1,000 miles away. Easter Island covers roughly 64 square miles, and is located some 2,300 miles from Chile west coast, and 2,500 miles east of Tahiti. Easter Island is most famous for its large moai statues that were carved by native peoples between 1250 and 1500 AD. The island is also considered a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and much of the island's land belongs to the Rapa Nui National Park. There are almost 900 statues on Rapa Nui. The massive stone bodies, known as moai, were physical representations of ancestors that were built to watch over and protect the citizens. The Rapa Nui people carved these huge stone sculptures to represent the faces of worshipped ancestors, who are supposedly buried underneath the platform. Originally there were thousands of moai statues, but before the island was made a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995, many of the statues were taken by collectors.